All right, hello YouTube. I am Strom. Welcome to my first video, hopefully in a series ongoing with the tower. I just enjoyed a lot of the content going on here lately with people posting their progression, whether it's a weekly update, a bi-weekly per event update, things like that. And I figured, hey, why not throw my hat into the pool? There's tons of different perspectives we've been getting from people at different stages of the game, and I'm still pretty early in the game, so um, I don't really have like a super organized structure or anything for the video, but I'll just kind of hopefully tackle everything slowly and kind of get started. So I guess we'll start with the stats, right? Easiest thing. So I've been playing since the 11th of September this past year. Oh wow, coming up on 20 billion coins. It's a lot more than I thought I would be at. Uh, 1,500 stones. And unfortunately, I am without the golden tower right now. So I think this will be quite the interesting uh, progression here. Of course, the best coins are pretty much always going to be with random GT perk. Right now, I'm kind of trying to just test and figure out my best farming because again, it's hard when I get a random golden tower and that kind of skews my data in that tier since I can't real unfortunately I can't rely on golden tower numbers right now until I get it. I'm hoping for this next pull, but we'll just have to wait and see. Um, can't really get past tier 12 right now, even with demon mode, second wind. So I think even just daring to unlock tier 13 is still quite a bit away. Yeah, nothing else too crazy here. Running your blender EHP, I'm not too privy on the builds right now. Kind of a weak point for me still. So this is what my workshop looks like. I actually did just respec not that long ago. Um, I did it when I was at about 650 damage, 650 health, and I kind of wanted to just take out the. I mean, I've got the damage meter back at 100, but I just wanted to see what if I took the numbers from the workshop event missions where I had to buy, I think it was like 150 upgrades or something like that more. And I just dumped that back into damage and health, and it's helped a little bit. I'm assuming like most things in this game, it's gonna take a couple days, couple weeks for that to pay off. So I'm not too sure. And then obviously I'm aware I'm not touching wall anytime soon. I am nowhere near the daily coin income. So health is at about 700. Let's actually just get that up to make that even right now. Just make it feel good. And yeah, I took the defense absolute for the event, of course, and we'll work on these slowly. This is a game of patience, of course, and pretty standard. So, ultimate weapons, where I think things are a bit interesting. Again, no golden tower. I am very sad about that. So I am just praying this 1250 is golden tower. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I was lucky to get black hole first. I don't remember what I pulled alongside black hole, so I don't know if I was just clicking stuff and I got lucky with black hole, but it went black hole, death wave. I believe smart missiles came third, and then it was chain lightning, and then chrono field recently. It was a rough pull there. I know that this most recent pull it was chrono field, landmines, and poison swamp. So wasn't really sure the best. I just asked on the Discord. I've done a little bit of the duration lab research, but other than that, I haven't touched it at all. I think I've probably clicked like one or two low commitment stones. I want to say it was in either black hole duration and size, probably. Looking at the numbers, I'm not sure, but we're just gonna keep grinding tournaments and our weekly missions. Hopefully, this comes sooner rather than later. Um, I'm not interested in just buying a stone pack and fixing my problems. I guess yeah, we'll just go in the shop. I have starter pack and ad free, and that is it. I will pull the trigger on this eventually. Uh, Mostly just life stuff holding me back right now. I'm not too worried about it, and I kind of like the challenge that I've experienced because I actually just got the starter pack. I want to say about a week and a half ago, which has really really helped my progress. But I've enjoyed the slower, more challenging and thoughtful grind I've had to put in without just buying all the packs. So I, I'm kind of keeping it intentionally weak, I guess, is where I'm going with that. I don't. I've tried the offer wall. I'm gonna wait for a 2x event to give it a shot again because nothing really stuck out. I don't plan on buying gems. Stone packs I'm iffy on. Like if I don't get Golden Tower this next pull, yeah, I will. I will buy a stone pack without shame on that one. But yeah, so that's the workshop. Cards, I just pulled the 13th slot. So, 1800 for the 14th slot. I'm not really sure kind of the most optimal coin setup. Like I feel like a lot of stuff is pretty obvious, but right now this is what I'm running in my farm runs. So obviously damage, attack, speed, health, coins, balance, crit coin, super tower. Since I'm having to deal with protectors now, and I also just pulled berserker thanks to the card event or the card mission. This current event rather. So that's been really nice actually with Super Tower and some of my recent damage investments. So I'm hoping that this is a sign of better things to come with tournament results and just improving the farming. And then in tournament, again, I'm not super sure if I'm running like the most optimal for where I'm at currently, but we've got demon mode, we've got plasma cannon, super tower, second wind, stun. Oh, I actually don't. I don't know if something defensive like energy net or shield would be good here, or just mindlessly going for berserker since obviously I'm going to be actively playing in my tournament runs. They're pretty short anyway. But yeah, I'm not too sure. So we're gonna have to just see on that one. But as for the cards themselves, I've got a couple of level 6s. A lot of my commons are 5, thankfully. We've got some rares to work on, but I'm not too worried about it. And then this is the part of the game where I'm gonna skip over this just for now, but this is where my modules are at for people who know way more than me. I'll come back to modules. I figure I would do that last because I am just not very knowledgeable in the modules area. I've asked a couple of questions in the Discord as they kind of come up and as I try to learn more about that. But the labs I feel like are just a bit more interesting. So obviously I've got lab speed running permanently. I don't know if I'll take a break at 55 or 60 or it's really going to depend on the next ultimate weapon pull up, I imagine. Attack speed, I took a little bit of a break, but I'm just going to keep it running right now because the main thing keeping me on it is it's a cheap lab. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but my coin income is not keeping up with the labs that I want to do for economy, for shards and modules. So I've kind of just slotting in damage and crit factor, as they're obviously going to boost my damage and results over time. But more importantly, they cost almost nothing. You know, at worst, what, it's a half hour of my time for most of these labs. I've got shock chance. I'm gonna try and just max that out, but again, that's gonna depend on how much income I have. Um, let's take a peek at my actual labs. Oops. So favorites here, I've got Black Hole Coin bonus at 12. We're gonna. I'm making a billion even. I saved up for ELS, and that was a couple of days plus daily missions. So this is going to be a while before I am going to start touching that again. Um, I think I'm just going to save for first perk choice just to help my AFK runs when I'm at work and just not available as often. Um, I want to just finish common drop chance, but again, I'm getting at that point with the coin income. It's just hard to keep up. I'm not making 500 million coins a day, so touching reroll shards and daily mission is hard. I've got Deathwave Health. It's a cheaper option for the longer labs. If I want, I'll just hold a slot for a bit and then Deathwave Coin bonus. Same situation. I want to finish Black Hole first. Coin bonus before Deathwave, but it's also just getting too expensive for me. Um, main research. I've touched some of the noob traps, but I got myself off in time, I think. Hopefully. Didn't touch range, so I feel like I'm winning there. I'm not sure if slash when I'm supposed to start touching these, since I am researching critical factor as it is. Um, I know people are probably going to bring up Devo for me in the future. I I don't know what the future will be like for a Devo build for me. I'm not, I've looked at a couple of guides on Devo, and from what the gameplay looks like, I see how you get more coin income that way. I'm not too sure where I want to go with my build. Um, I know I'm still pretty. Uh, from watching Crowball Zero, I don't even think I'm in early games still. I think I'm in infant stage or pacifier stage. Who's to say? But here's the defensive labs. I've put about 30 in health. I read somewhere about a stopping point with a certain module with defense percent, so I've stopped this. This would be another good one that I could kind of knock at, since it is 3 days right now, and I'm only on 1.5x speed. Orb speed is also the same thing. I'm not super concerned about orb speed right now. It'd be a nice lab to knock out these last 5 levels, but I think econ's going to obviously be a lot more important, and just balancing a little bit more with my stats, um, with what I can afford right now. Um, yeah, I've definitely invested a bit too much in utility, I think, but or well, rather the cash bonus, and especially the per waves. Um, Kind of just running around like a headless chicken when I was starting out, and sometimes I would just think, oh, let me get like a quick 2 hour lab, since I'll be able to stop that. Um, and I did start before they put in the lab queue also, so I kind of remember some of those struggles where you had to be there for every lab ending, which I don't know how some of you guys did that, but hey, I will probably bring back coins per kill when one of these other labs ends. I'm not sure what other econ I can really deal with right now, because again, I'm getting into the 800 millions, but if I'm farming like tier 8, tier 9, I'm getting like 60 million over 2 hours. And that's just gonna depend, because I'm not able to fully like AFK with my runs right now, and I'm running on BlueStacks, which is crashing. So that's another thing I need to solve. I got a lot of stuff to sort through. So maybe in like 10 episodes, I will look back at this and be like, "What were you doing, dude?" So yeah, here's the juicy stuff for labs, I guess. Get into the ultimate weapons. I've put a little bit here into my smart missiles. Again, I got about 10 levels in chrono field, but we're getting up there in cost. This isn't too bad as far as like coin income per day to duration, but we're slowly approaching that point where I know this lab isn't something that I can just keep on auto queue, unfortunately. I'm curious if I should start touching this or wait a bit, but I don't. I think this seems like something I should probably wait for more duration as you approach that longer slash permanent chrono fields, which I guess is more of a mid to end game thing. I would love to touch these labs, but here we are. So shock. I'm close to getting 14 on these, but again, cost. That's my big bottleneck with these labs right now is I need to just farm my highest coin potential, and I'm just doing a little bit of research still with those. I'm not going to touch range, missile amplifier. I'm going to slowly work on this. Put a level into missile barrage quantity, but that's going to stay there for a bit. And these are all kind of just pipe dream stuff right now. Um, I might finish the extra orbs, but I've seen people say they're fine at one. They wish they didn't even touch it at all. I'm not really sure. And then I'm not making billions, so I'm not worried about this stuff right now. And then the perks is I, I know I need to find the sweet spot. I think there's a spreadsheet or something on the Discord I can look up. Standard perk bonus. Probably should start chipping at this when I can. 485 is not terrible cost necessarily. It's just probably by like even level 9, especially probably level 10, I will run into the time to coin cost efficiency kind of problem again. Nothing I can do with bots, nothing I can do with enemies, and then the modules I really just have in the favorites since these are billions and trillions, nothing I can really touch. So labs are going to take me a bit. Um, I will probably, when Shock Chance ends, I'll probably just swap back in coins per kill, or, well, we'll see where I'm at with coins in a couple of days since it is going to be the end of week with the daily mission rewards. Maybe these will stop at 35 or something, see where our coins are at. Of course, need more. Yeah, not enough for thing yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it. The event's going well for me. I've got everything here claimed. I bought some stones just because, given my situation, I feel like 1 or 2 stones ain't too shabby. I got the relics and themes for this, and I've got songs, so no one needs to yell at me. Goldbot. I actually forgot about this. So yeah, this is where our Goldbot's at. Um, I'm thinking, depending on the next event, I'm gonna save. Um, I'm gonna save until the end of the event. We will see what the next event brings. If I need to, buy any relics, or if it'll just be the tower and background skins. Because if that's the case, then I can just buy these, buy stones, and uh, dump into 1 point into range, and then maybe another point into bonus eventually during the event. Not too sure, but we'll see in a week from now when that unlocks. Mission wise, it's basically all just the automated stuff at this point. Logging in, the lab stuff. Modules will be done shortly. I'm not worried about that. Nuke event, I do have to grind on one of my days off of work since I don't have nuke recharge. Inner landmines probably will be the dud for the event, which, I'm sick of it. It's either the inner landmines or what was the other one? Death Defy, my other least favorite one. I got lucky that the what was it? The Poison Swamp. Yeah, I got lucky with the Poison Swamp mission where I just happened to be mid run, got Poison Swamp as my random ultimate weapon perk, and yeah, that was done extremely fast given that I was around like wave 2 or 3,000. So all worked out there. And then the modules. I believe I'm running Astral Deliverance. Yep. So yeah, it's got that maxed out. Nothing crazy here. I don't know. Again, I don't know a lot about modules. I've kind of just been lurking the module chats, lurking player questions like I tend to do. Um, Slowly finding my way with the modules. I have a bit. I was kind of lucky with the merge mission this event also. I had like 80 something before with the event that I just was able to quickly merge. So that one was easy for me. I also have Harmony Conductor, but I don't have Poison Swamp, so I'm not really worried about that. And then I believe the rest of these are just default. Yeah, I have Chip, but I don't have Spotlight, so this is useless. And this is also kind of useless since I don't have Orb Boss Hit. And well, no, this actually is good for tournament now that I think about it. If there is um, the orb heat up effect that makes it so orbs aren't insta kills, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, I'll keep this for now until I eventually pull a better mod. I know there's a list of some that I should be looking for. Like I know about Multiverse Nexus, Galaxy Compressor, things like that, depending on my build. That's something that I'm gonna explore in the coming weeks, since I'm definitely gonna start closing in on a point where I really, really need to choose how I wanna go forward and progress in the game. But that's still in the future. We have plenty of time to wait and figure it out. Um, yeah. So got the workshop cards, lab modules. Guess we can go over. Yeah, these are my bands. These are, just run killers, annoying stuff. I don't have a third band right now, so we'll just kind of wait on that. Perk wave requirement, coin bonus. The rest of these I'm not super sure. Maybe this should actually go up. Yeah. I don't know why this would be over that when I need this for that, but hey. So, yeah. I tend to active play even when I'm at work, so I don't use the auto perk too often, but I know that'll be something that I'll have to deal with later anyway, so slowly, we are investing, we are growing. I guess I'll just hop into this run just to kind of show off the bonuses real quick, just to get an idea. Got about 1.2 in relics, 1.13 in themes, 1.12 in mods. Nothing crazy. We are just, again, we're hacking away. Um, nothing else I think really. So I appreciate you guys checking out my tower. I hope I will hit my. Hopefully, I'll hit the gold tower so that progression can actually really speed up. I know some people are probably thinking like, why haven't you just restarted your account already? But I've invested some money in the account. I like the game, and I figure it'd be interesting just to kind of see a more difficult run. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys again for watching, and I don't know if I'll do a weekly, bi-weekly per event, but we will see. We'll go from there. And hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Have a great day.